Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Love Cup, and let's see if we can get some wins. Today, we're going to be trying out the Galarian Slowbro paired with the Medicham and the Seaking. The main core is the Slowbro and the Medicham, and the Seaking is our generalist. We decide to switch out into the Seaking after our opponent has invested a shield, so now we're going to be able to fire off another move. We end up grabbing 2 shields, and that's really nice. We do see the Licky come and tank a lot of moves here. They're not going to allow us to get to another move, but this is debuff, so we should... Okay, Solar Beam is going to definitely take us out, but now we know they have Solar Beam. We don't have to shield this debuffed. Ends up only being the Earthquake, so they're running double nukes. And now we see the Talonflame lurking in the back. We're going to be able to throw a neutral Fire Punch here. And then we're going to switch out into the Slowbro. Slowbro does have to tank a move, and they decide to go for the Flame Charge. So they immediately combo play into their Porygon 2, and now we have the advantage because now we can farm down. And then we have tons of energy to throw back at this Talonflame. We have an Ice Punch. This Ice Punch does some neutral damage, but we need another one for the KO. So GG's to our opponent. Able to win that game with the Medicham with a ton of energy. Seaking kind of important in that particular battle because it did debuff and it did grab a shield against that Porygon 2. Alright, we got the mirror matchup, Slowbro versus Slowbro. They swap into the Bruxish, and that's going to be interesting because we only have Slowbro to really deal a lot of damage. We're going to switch out into the Medicham to just tank some energy. They're going to be able to throw another Psychic Bane here. Unfortunately, all of our moves are resisted, so they are going to be able to farm us down, but we get them low enough that we think we can just farm down with something. We're going to go in with the Slowbro, avoid the confusion damage, and now we see the Skeledirge. Okay, the Skeledirge stays in for a little bit, and then they switch out, giving our Slowbro a good amount of energy. We are going to go back into the Seaking because the Seaking needs energy advantage versus that Skeledirge. And we do have 2 shields to use. We're going to use the first shield against this Brutal Swing. We're going to fire off a move before they get to theirs. And then the Skeledirge comes in. We're going to fire off another move before the damage is registered. Huge damage goes through. And this is obviously a shield here. Unless they have back-to-back, we are going to be able to win. So there you go. Able to win that game with the Slowbro. Luckily, we did stay that shield, and it basically allowed us to get the farm down and get the extra energy for the move eventually. Alright, next game. Let's see if we can continue the streak. Ooh, kind of a core breaker. Especially with it running Fury Cutter. It is dealing some decent fast move pressure. However, we did get them into the low yellow, but they're going to be so spammy. They're going to get to another Night Slash and take us out. But now we are going to be able to farm down with our Medicham. So that was probably as good as he's going to get. Unfortunately, Slowbro is lurking in the back, and we don't have any moves from this Medicham that can tank it. And now we see the Druddigon in the back. So their main core was Druddigon with the Steel type, and then their Slowbro just kind of as a generalist. This Druddigon, however, is dealing a decent amount of fast move pressure. We did get to an Icy Wind. The Icy Wind did grab both shields, but they're going to go for the farm down, and that is brutal because now they're going to switch out, reset their debuff, and then this Medicham has no good moves. Only neutral Ice Punch versus this Slowbro, where you are not running the double nuke, Psychic, and Dynamic Punch. Here we're going to trying to go for another Ice Punch, but as you can see here, they're going to be able to get to another Brutal Swing for the KO. So unfortunate backline for us. Slowbro switch-ins are kind of tough, and then just the Sizer was just kind of a unfortunate lead. All right, fellow Seaking user here. they do go for the early shield, interesting enough. So we're going to go for the shield as well. They go for the icy wind bait, and it's fine. We're going to be able to get to this brutal swing, and it gets them into the low yellow. We're forcing them to use some drill run here. There's the drill run, and now we're going to come in with our Medicham. Looking for the farm down? Yes! We do get the farm down, and now we see the Talonflame versus this Medicham with the energy advantage. We don't have Psychic, but we do have the Ice Punch. Now they know we have Ice Punch. Maybe they think that this is Psychic? Yes. So that is going to grab their last shield. They go for the Flame Charge, and we're not going to be able to farm down, so we're just going to switch out immediately into the Seaking. And they have their tank, Licky Licky, still waiting. We decided to go for the debuff first, and then we're going to go for another debuff. This debuff does get them into the red, and this is a 50-50 call here. We're going to allow it to go through. Ends up being this Shadow Ball. We are able to survive it. Here comes another move. Shadow Ball takes us out easily. We were looking for the farm down, but unfortunately, they are going to be able to switch back out. But we were able to reach an Ice Punch for the KO, and then we're going to clean up. So GG's. That was Medicham's game, cleaning up the backline. Gaining all that extra energy to win the end game was the key, because we were getting them debuff, forcing them to switch out, etc, etc. Okay, Macargo, not what we want to see in the lead. We're going to go into the Seaking, and they're going to fire off a move. There's the Rock Tomb, and then they swap into... Is that the Water Gun Bruxish? Is very interesting against our Water type. They are going to get to the move first, and they're going to take us out with the Psychic thing. That's fine. And then we're going to go in with our Slowbro farm down, anticipating the Macargo. Yeah, there's the Macargo, and we go for the Surf for the guaranteed shield or some huge damage. So we take the shield advantage and then head into the Medicham matchup. Okay, that is not great. We are only going to be able to throw these Ice Punch. We are not really dealing any fast move pressure. They are going to be able to fire off the CAP Brutal Swing though. Ice Punch gets used again, and they decided to just double down on their Slowbro. And we have a decision. Are we going to use the shield here, or later we decided to just tank it and then save a move, swap out into our Slowbro. They go for the Rock Tomb, debuff us, and we need to keep this Macargo a little bit healthy so we can potentially farm down with the Medicham. Is this enough to farm down? Yes. But do we have enough energy? Not really. We're not going to be able to get to 2 Ice Punches, so we just go for the Dynamic Punch, and unfortunately not going to be able to do it. So check out this team if you haven't already, and hope you enjoyed the video.